Quick disclaimer here, trading is very risky and carries a high level of risk. Anything said here is not a financial advice. Make sure you trade with money you can only afford to lose. Stay safe. What's going on, guys? This is the voice of TRADEWITHWORLDBANK, and if you are new to this channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button. If you are also watching for the first time, make sure you smash the subscribe button. In this video, we're going to be looking at SMC versus retail. This is a very beautiful tug of war and survival of the fittest right now. And as we can see, this is so beautiful. Retail is winning. Let's get started. Last week, we were looking at, retail and then SMC. This is GBP-CHF. I chose GBP-CHF. Why? Because it was a very, very beautiful setup and pair that follows price action, market structure, and order flow. So that is what we're looking at right now. And if you are watching this for the first time and you didn't watch last week's video, make sure you click that video right now. It's going to pop up in a minute so you can understand what we're talking about over here. Now, GBP-CHF, let's start with the retail because I'm seeing something so beautiful right now on GBP-CHF, which I can't even explain. Oh my God, how come I'm an SMC trader and my retail analysis is playing out? Like, what the fuck, guys? What the fuck? So, just don't mind my tone. I just wanted to be a little bit friendly. So, because right now I'm very, very that I'm surprised. I'm happy. This month is my birthday month. Retail analysis playing out. Looks like it wants me to go back to retail, but the devil is a liar. Now, let's start with where we stopped. Last week, SMC was on 1 and retail was on 2, right? If you like my new voice in this video, make sure you comment so I can continue with this tone when making analysis. And if you want me to go back to my serious voice, just let me know in the comment section so we can always talk serious. But if you want me to be so playful just like this, and if you want me to be talking so fast, so quick, in a kind of playful manner, whatever, just let me know. Now, last week I was looking at this what is it called? We can call this a support zone. Okay, we're looking at this support zone. First of all, I was looking at this this support over here. This resistance turned support, now turned resistance, now it is turning to support. Okay, then I was expecting what? A buy setup. Remember, I was expecting a buy from this trend line as the confluence, and I said if the trend line ends as a green candle on the 30-minute time frame, we should look for buying opportunities. But all those happened during the Asia session, and I'm sure nobody trades Asia session until it's broke out of that zone. So I'll be taking that as invalid since it all happened during the Asia session. Now let's go back to this. Then we add this support over here that we're looking for price to bounce off from. Okay, for price to bounce off from this, and I had my 2 drawn over here, and this was the beautiful support zone. We had the support here, we had the support here, and then the next target was what? This 78.5 pips resistance zone, and that was absolutely smashed with a risk to reward of 1:6. 1:6, which is very, very beautiful and enough for the week. If I see 78 pips for the week, I'm done. So just looking at this, and then the target was what? This resistance zone here. Remember, we're looking for what? A sell over the resistance. But what was on the daily time frame? I think the daily time frame was a ranging market, if I can remember clearly. Yes, it was a ranging market, so there was no really strong bias for a buy or a sell. We're only looking at both biases, and look at what is happening now. It is trying to break out of that's resistance. Now that the price has broken out of this resistance, as retail traders, what do we expect? First things first, since the support, the resistance has not played out, you expect what? You expect price to retrace back into that area, and then what? And give us a retest. So that is what I'm expecting. First of all, I'm expecting a retest here on that 4-hour support turned resistance, and targets will be somewhere here. Yes, that's the first eye. And now moving to the 1-hour time frame, this is what I'm expecting for next week. I've already explained what I'm expecting for next week, and as we can see, retail is winning again. Okay, retail is winning again. Now it's no longer 2-1, it's now 3-1. It's now 3-1. When it gets to 5, the series is going to end, and you are going to allow me to, you know, you are going to decide, you guys are going to decide if we should continue this series or we should not continue the series. Okay, now this is what I'm expecting, right? Price towards retest this broken out support. Now what can we expect? You know, we can't just wait for price to keep selling. You can look for selling opportunities also with this over here. This is a support zone turned towards, and this is a resistance zone turned to support. Okay, so with this pair we can, you know, look for sells from here into that zone, and then you can sell off into the resistance area. Now resistance turned to support area. That is what we are looking out for. But remember, this one might also happen during the Asia session again, just like last week. But you can also use trend line here. Probably, you know, price would have reached this point during the London session, so you can wait for a retest over here. Okay, but I don't think price would go this extreme to retest this area, but these are still valid biases for sales, short-term sales into this buying area, So guys, now retail is leading. What's how am I feeling? Because as a SMC trader, how am I feeling? Okay, first of all, I'm feeling oppressed. Yes, I'm feeling oppressed because this is big operation. This is a very big operation. Like, oh no, SMC is over. But remember, the series is not over yet. So yes, how am I feeling? I'm feeling oppressed. I feel like you know, but personally, I've been trading SMC at least for some years now, and well, during last week you can see I had great results on SMC on my currency pairs. AU, AJ, students are doing the most and the likes. So I can say probably it's because of the currency pair, or retail strategy is underrated. Yes, that is the word. Retail strategy is underrated and SMC is actually overhyped. Now, what does this mean? SMC and retail, you can see the sales, the buys, everything. Now, SMC is overrated in the sense that everybody believes this to be the holy grail, but it is not the holy grail. It is not the holy grail. If you use the retail well, you put everything into consideration, you put all your analysis together, you don't use big over expanded stop loss, you use proper risk management, then you're going to do the most. But you know, most people are always like, hey, trend lines, these don't work. But what if I tell you I am also using trend lines? Look at this divergence. Now look at my divergence, trend line, 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 trend line. So does this mean SMC traders can't trade retail, or retail doesn't work? Retail works. You can see my SMC. I'm mixing SMC with divergence. Remember, divergence is a retail strategy. Now, I'm not saying SMC does not work, but SMC works when you use it right. Because you know, most people always feel like SMC, you use tight stop loss, and that tight stop loss is what kills people. Though I use 5 stop loss personally, but I'm used to it. It doesn't kill me. Sometimes it does. But most of the time, because I'm using divergence, that is a retail modified strategy by me. As you can see, I'm not using any RSI for my divergence, so it's quite modified, and I'm using it with SMC. That is why I'm getting 5 pip stop loss, 3 pip stop loss, and the likes. So SMC still works. I'm a living witness. And let's go back to GBP CHF analysis on, what's it called, on SMC. Okay, and then that will be the end of this video. But right now I'm oppressed. Okay, my network is slow. I'm waiting for this ADJPY charts to load up. As you can see, I've gotten a lot of in out, divergence in, divergence out. I could have bought over here. You can see I could have bought over here, but it happened during the Asian session. Look at this, 2 o'clock in the midnight while I was sleeping. That's why they always say no rest for the wicked, no rest for the wicked. had it been I have taken this trade over here while I was not asleep, imagine how many people I have gotten. Because my guys, you guys know me, I don't close all my positions. I leave 90% closed and I leave 10% run. Look at this. This is beautiful 200 pips just like that with SMC. So guys, SMC can be overrated or overhyped, but it works. And also retail is also underrated, but it still works. So yeah, so let's move to the SMC over here. We believe SMC is the king, and let's see what's happened over here. Now on SMC, still the same analysis I was expecting is to bearish. Remember, we had a trend ranging markets on the daily time frame, but now I was expecting a sell over here, right? Because first things first, we got the break of structure, I was expecting more sales from here. Okay, let's say this didn't play out, I was expecting more sales from here. This also didn't play out, that is fall. Now, what am I expecting on GBP CHF for next week? Now I'm seeing this demand zone over here. That is, now that price has flipped bullish, it has given us an overall direction. Okay, why did this retail analysis not play out? Well, I'm not a market maker, that is one. Two, looking at this flipping bullish to the upside, probably it has mitigated something under here which I didn't take advantage of or take note of over here. But why did I not take note of this? Because there's no break of structure to the left, and once there's no break of structure, I wouldn't count that demand zone as what? I wouldn't count it as valid. So that was why I wasn't looking for any buy opportunity. But remember, entry confirmation is important, that is one. Then secondly, not all your analysis is going to play out. Yes, but now what am I having here? Now that we've confirmed that okay, this pair is flipping bullish, let me delete all I have here. Now that we've confirmed that this pair is flipping bullish, yes, we have the break of structure over there and it's moving nicely. We've also gotten imbalance over here too. And let me draw out my analysis to here. This is what I'm expecting. Here, stop loss here, and CP here. Now that we are, you can see now we are quite bearish at the left hand side to the top. Now that is a change of character. This is a change of character. Let me label it as a change of character now. Now, why is this a change of character? This is a change of character because this is the first break of structure of the opposite direction. That is why it is called change of character. Changing this uptrend, trying to change it to a downtrend. Now, this is a higher high, higher low. Higher high is meant to give us a higher low and then a new higher high. But what has happened? It is still retesting this. Okay. Now, this is what you can say this is a lower high. Now, it has broken this, almost breaking this previous higher low. This is the previous higher low over here. This is the previous higher low. Now it has broken that higher low. It should not break that. Then it should what? Give us something above this high over here. It should give us something above that high. But that is not happening. So that is change of character. Changing this character from bullish to bearish. Okay. And yes, we can look for sales from that supply zone. Okay. Expect price to mitigate that and drop into the major demand zone. Remember, this is very, very bullish. Okay, so this sell is just going to be a major selling trade, you understand? But remember, we have a trend shift already, so maybe trend wants to what? Move from bullish to bearish. We really can't say yet. Once there is another breakout here, this is what I'm expecting. Now remember, this one might not play out, but the sell should play out. Now if we have a sell confirmation here, and then we'll keep selling, of course, because I also, if I take a sell here, I wouldn't expect price to go back up and hit break even, remember. So of course I want to continue holding my sell, but remember, this is a take profits area, okay, because it's a very good zone for what? Rejection. Remember, key zones, key levels are meant for what? Are meant for rejections area. So that's for your TP1. This DP, this demand zone is what? Is a rejection area. So that's your TP1, but you can close 90% and leave runners running. Always leave runners running. Leave runners running. Close partials, leave runners running. Always leave runners running. It's always sweet. So then I can expect more sales. Now once there's a break of structure here, definitely there's a break of structure, so there's going to be a supply zone somewhere here that broke the structure, and then we're going to continue for sales. Okay, So this is what I'm expecting on GBP CHF. I'm expecting a buy here, right? Now, if that buy doesn't happen and there's a breakout, I'm expecting what? A supply zone to be mitigated here. Yes. And also by London session, I should be expecting price to mitigate this supply zone and sell. So, we don't want to look at price as it is selling into this demand. So we can want to join the sellers and sell into the demand. Once we get into the demand, take profits, look for buy opportunities, and let it go up. If it doesn't go up, once there's a breakout, look for sell opportunities with the supply zone over here. This is the supply zone over here. So that is how we'll be expecting price to react on GBP CHF SMC analysis. So for retail is showing us that price is just very bullish, and then we're expecting a good retest on this zone. And yes, also this is still a good support area, strong support area, and if price wants to do its thing, yes, you can target over there. 60 pips too is not bad. Targets that. So we have two support areas right now on GBP CHF, while we have just one resistance zone for GBP CHF. Yeah, I think that will be all for now. Catch you guys in the next one. If you are new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. If you like the way I sounded in this video, comment so I can continue like this, or you just go back to our normal serious tone. June 13 is my birthday. Send your birthday wishes, send your birthday gifts, send your prayers. That is very important. Send your prayers. Your trader must monopoly his account. So I think that will be all for now. Subscribe, like, share. Make sure you share this video. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.